The internet, a vast digital landscape sprawling across the globe, connecting billions of devices and people. We use it every day, often without a second thought. From checking emails to streaming videos, the internet is an integral part of our lives. But what we see is just the tip of the iceberg. The visible part of the internet, known as the surface web, is only a small fraction of the entire web. Beneath the surface lies the dark web, a hidden realm that is not indexed by standard search engines. It's a hidden part of the internet, layered and complex, often shrouded in mystery and intrigue. You can't access it with regular browsers like Chrome or Safari. Imagine a bustling city, full of life and activity. The surface web is like the well-lit streets where everything is visible and easily accessible. It's where we find Google, Facebook, and Amazon, the familiar websites we visit daily. Easy to access and navigate, providing a user-friendly experience. The dark web, however, is like the city's underground network, hidden from plain sight and requiring special knowledge to navigate. It's hidden and requires special tools to access, such as the Tor Browser, which allows users to browse anonymously. The dark web is designed to be anonymous, providing a cloak of invisibility for its users. It's used for both good and bad, a dual-edged sword in the digital age. Some people use it for privacy and protection, ensuring their communications remain secure. Journalists, activists, and whistleblowers, for example, rely on the dark web to protect their identities and sources. Others use it for illegal activities, exploiting its anonymity for nefarious purposes. Think drug trafficking or selling stolen data, crimes that thrive in the shadows of the dark web. Understanding the dark web is crucial, as it plays a significant role in the broader internet ecosystem. It's a complex and often misunderstood part of the internet, requiring careful study and awareness to navigate safely. The dark web is not just one thing. It's a complex and layered part of the internet that many people don't fully understand. Think of it as having layers, like an onion. Each layer represents a different level of accessibility and visibility. The outer layer is the surface web. This is the part of the internet that is easily accessible and indexed by search engines like Google, Bing, and Yahoo. We use it every day for activities like reading news, shopping online, and social networking. The next layer is the deep web. This includes content that's not indexed by standard search engines, such as private databases, academic journals, and subscription-based services. This means you can't find this information through a simple Google search. It's hidden behind passwords and security walls. Think of your online banking portal or private messages. These are part of the deep web because they require authentication to access. Then, we reach the core, the dark web. This is a smaller part of the deep web, but it's much more hidden and requires special software to access. It's a smaller part of the deep web, but it's much more hidden and requires special software to access. It uses special software like the Tor Browser to maintain anonymity. This software routes your connection through multiple servers around the world, making it difficult to trace. This makes it attractive for both legal and illegal activities. While some people use it for privacy and security, others exploit it for criminal purposes. The content on the dark web is diverse. You can find forums, marketplaces, and even social media platforms. These platforms allow for the exchange of information and goods, both legal and illegal, and even social media platforms. People use these platforms to communicate and share information anonymously. Some people share information and ideas. These discussions can range from political activism to technical support for various software. Others engage in criminal activities. This includes the sale of illegal drugs, weapons, and stolen data. Cybercriminals often use the dark web to conduct their operations. It's important to remember that not everything on the dark web is illegal. Researchers, journalists, and activists also use it to protect their privacy and avoid censorship. But the risks are real, and caution is paramount. Always be aware of the potential dangers and take steps to protect yourself if you choose to explore this hidden part of the internet. Venturing into the dark web can be risky. Cybercriminals lurk in the shadows. They're looking to steal your data or infect your device with malware. Unsecured websites can expose you to these threats. The anonymity of the dark web attracts illegal activities. You might stumble across disturbing content or become a target of law enforcement. Remember, accessing illegal content or engaging in illicit activities is a crime. The dark web is a double-edged sword. It offers anonymity and freedom, but it also presents significant risks. It's important to be aware of these risks before you even think about accessing it. Accessing the dark web requires special tools. The most common one is the Tor browser. Tor stands for the onion router. It's designed to protect your privacy. It does this by bouncing your communications around a network of relays run by volunteers. Think of it like sending a letter through several different post offices. Each post office only knows the address before and after it. This makes it difficult to trace the letter back to you. However, even with Tor, you're not completely anonymous. Your internet service provider can still see that you're using Tor. They just don't know what you're doing while you're using it. Section 5. Staying incognito practical tips for anonymity. Staying anonymous on the dark web is crucial. It protects you from prying eyes. Here are some practical tips to remember. Use a VPN with Tor. A VPN encrypts your internet traffic and masks your IP address, adding an extra layer of anonymity. Be cautious about what you click. Avoid clicking on suspicious links or downloading files from untrusted sources. Disable JavaScript and Flash. These plugins can reveal your identity. Cover your webcam and microphone. Hackers can potentially access your camera and microphone without your knowledge. Use a strong and unique password for your Tor browser. This prevents unauthorized access to your browsing history. Remember, anonymity is not a guarantee. It requires constant vigilance and awareness of potential risks. Section 6. Dispelling the myths, separating fact from fiction. In this section, we will delve into the common misconceptions surrounding the dark web, and shed light on the truths that often get overshadowed by sensationalism and fear. The dark web is shrouded in mystery. Its very name evokes images of shadowy figures and illicit activities. But what is the reality behind this enigmatic part of the internet? This has led to many myths and misconceptions. People often believe what they hear without questioning the source or the validity of the information. Let's debunk some of them and get to the heart of what the dark web truly is and isn't. Myth. The dark web is only for criminals. This is one of the most pervasive myths out there. Fact. While criminals use the dark web, it's also used by journalists, activists, and others seeking anonymity. For many, it is a vital tool for communication and information sharing in oppressive regimes. Myth. You need technical skills to access the dark web. This myth can deter people from understanding the dark web's true nature. Fact. Accessing the dark web is relatively easy with tools like the Tor browser. These tools are designed to be user-friendly and accessible to the general public. However, navigating it safely requires caution and awareness. Just like the surface web, the dark web has its risks and dangers. Myth. Everything on the dark web is illegal. This is another common misconception that paints the dark web in a negative light. Fact. While the dark web hosts illegal content, it also contains legal content, such as forums and whistleblowing platforms. These platforms provide a safe space for people to share information without fear of retribution. Understanding the difference between myth and reality is crucial. It allows us to see the dark web for what it truly is, rather than what we fear it to be. It helps us approach the dark web with a balanced perspective. By separating fact from fiction, we can make informed decisions and use this tool responsibly. Section 7. The Ethical Compass, Navigating the Moral Maze. The anonymity of the dark web raises ethical questions. Is it right to access information that's hidden from public view? What about the potential harm to others? These are complex questions with no easy answers. The dark web can be used for both good and bad purposes. It's up to each individual to decide how they want to use it. It's important to have a strong ethical compass when navigating this complex terrain. Think about the potential consequences of your actions. Are you putting yourself or others at risk? Are you accessing information that you shouldn't? Your actions on the dark web, even if legal, can have ethical implications. Section 8. The Legal Boundaries, Staying on the Right Side of the Law. While the dark web itself isn't illegal, many activities on it are. Accessing child pornography, buying illegal drugs, or engaging in hacking are all serious crimes. Law enforcement agencies are actively monitoring the dark web. They are constantly working to track down criminals and shut down illegal operations. You can face severe legal consequences if you engage in illegal activities, even if you think you're anonymous. It's crucial to familiarize yourself with the laws in your country regarding online activities. Remember, ignorance of the law is not a defense. Section 9. Conclusion. Tread carefully. Curiosity can be a double-edged sword. The dark web, a hidden world beneath the surface. It's a place of anonymity, danger, and intrigue. It's a place where the lines between right and wrong can become blurred. This guide has provided a glimpse into this shadowy realm. We've explored its structure, the risks involved, and the tools needed to access it. We've also addressed common myths and emphasized the importance of ethical and legal considerations. The dark web is a powerful tool. It can be used for good or evil. It's up to each individual to decide how they will use it. But remember, tread carefully. Curiosity can be a double-edged sword.